Hello, how's it going? Thierry here from thierryvialexander.com. As you can see here, of course. I hope you're well. I'm just going to double check that everything is fine. Let me know where you're tuning in from while I'm checking that the sound is good, the visual is good. As you can see here, yeah, it seems to be fine. The visual is fine as well. My face is not blurry in any ways because lately I've been a little challenged, not challenged, but let's say that I'm working with platforms and I've got to make sure that all is working well. And it wasn't necessarily working well lately. Anyway, so I hope you're well. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what time it is in your place. It is 8:06 here in the UK. And we're going to dive directly into it, right? Like each and every single Thursday, we're meeting here at 8 p.m. And it's to talk about a topic which is linked to the blog that came out on Monday on thierryvialexander.com. The topic today is I'm going to talk about email marketing. Okay, like the blog is about 2 ways to help you build your business effectively. Which one of them is email marketing? Of course, I'm not going to talk about the same topic that is on the blog, so feel free to go and check it out anyway. And this is what we do each and every single week. We're meeting here, we're talking about a topic. This is your time as well for you to be able to catch me live. I'm going live on other places in my personal profile, although I kind of been, out of the radar for a little bit. I'm just doing what I'm doing what needs to be done in my business. Yet I'm not sort of like as out as I usually am. Yet this Thursday 8 p.m. Facebook Live is happening. No matter what, it is happening. And if you've been following me, even when I was on my meditation retreat, silent 10-day meditation retreat that I do every year, you realize that I even went out of my way for you to recording the Thursday Facebook Live so that you could get the content and the value, hopefully, that you've implemented in your business and that you enjoyed as well. So I hope you're well. And as I said today, I want to talk about the email marketing, which is one of the ways that I've mentioned on the blog this week, and obviously going deeper into it or in a different way, different angle. I want to talk about what makes email marketing so unique, and also why it is so important to have that strategy into your business. And also perhaps, like, if you have any questions, bring them on. That's a great way for me to give you what you actually need and want in your business, so that I don't ruffle or mumble for nothing. And I want to serve you. We might have a guest. I'm gonna call him Sunny. Oi, come here, come, jump. There we go. You probably have seen him before. His name is Sunny, and we look after him from time to time when his family is going away. So we've got him for 5 days. We're gonna celebrate New Year with this little one who's now grown up, because we actually met him. He was a little 6 months old puppy, and now it's going to be a year. Actually, that's I believe his birthday is in January. So yeah, we're going to celebrate with this little superstar. We absolutely adore him. How could you not, right? How could you not? Mwah. Right. So I've given you your time. Let's now dive into email marketing. Do you do email marketing? No, you don't, but you understand the value of it. So email marketing, my friend, is definitely something that, if you don't have that in place within your business, I highly recommend for you to get started with it. It's never too late. There's not late in this, because no lateness at all in this. Email has been around forever. That's actually the one of the first ways of communicating online that came out, and to this day it is still, even with all the social media platforms that exist, etc., it is still the way that basically is the most used within companies, within businesses, in order to communicate effectively with their audience, their existing customers, their leads, prospects, and really a way of having more control over how much we want to communicate with the audience and what we want to communicate with the audience as well. By the way, today I'm just really going like off the cuff. I don't have any notes. I don't even have any bullet points ready. I'm just really coming with what I feel and what is right up there in my head. Um, yeah, so have you ever, you might be thinking that, email marketing is annoying because you receive tons of emails from whatever companies or whatever people. And though it is still the best way, because people will delete the emails that they don't want to see, right? So and if you are building your audience properly, that you are connecting with the people that need and want your solution to their problem, to their challenges, then there will be people, those people will be waiting for your content and value within those emails. And why is email so important? It's because, as we've recently all experienced, social media is not so reliable. It can, go off at whatever point. We do not own social media. So what if you only have your audience, your customers, your leads, prospects, etc., or your entire business running on social media only, and that it switches off like it did for about 6-8 hours recently? Like, I can tell you that some people that have large businesses were freaked out because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know if it was going to come back, how long it was going to come back. Not that we were thinking it will never come back, yet how much can you lose in 6 to 8 hours? If you are a small business, you just started, you might feel not so concerned, but you should. You should, because I suppose if you're in business, even if you have a very early stage type of business, you've just started or about to start, even let's say you don't even have your business started yet, you have the desire, maybe it's one of your goals for 2022. Even if you're at this stage, at this phase within your journey, it is important to consider all those options, all those areas, those channels where you are actually performing and communicating with your audience, right? So do not neglect the fact that, yeah, it might have been important for someone who's, making 1,000 an hour, or even 500 an hour, or 10,000 an hour, or maybe even just 100 an hour, which is already 800 in 8 hours. And let's say even 50 pounds, dollars, or euros, whatever currency you're in, an hour, then that's already 400 over 8 hours, right? So yet do not think that because they are at this stage, it's important for them and it's not for you, because you are not there yet. You just started or just about to start, because that could be you. You've got to embody the situations that you can think of ahead of time, and you've got to be prepared for those, right? It's not, if you can, there are things that we do not know. Like, clearly there are things we do not know how it's going to happen, if it ever is going to happen. There are even things we do not even know that we do not know. Right? I know that's a mind game, but there are things, I'll repeat it again, that we do not even know that we do not know. Okay, essentially we don't know what we don't know. And so the things that you know already, and the potential, the potential, the potential about 1, 2, 3, the eventuality of whatever event that can happen, which you can think ahead of time and have an infrastructure already in place in case that event happened, then that is thinking smart. You always have to go ahead to be ahead of the game within your business, just like, a coach has to be ahead of the game on whatever topic they are coaching on with their clients, right? So be ready. That's what I'm saying. Be ready for whatever, event that can happen. And email marketing really is the system that helps you maximize even more, scale even more in some ways, and be more secured with your business being safe when you're using email marketing. Trust and believe that when we had that outage with the whole Facebook infrastructure, now called Meta, right, which includes everything: Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, everything that was Facebook related was down for 6 to 8 hours. Drop me a thumbs up if you remember that. It was just a couple of months ago or so. And oh gosh, that was hot. When that happened, I was literally coming out of my house in my workout gear to go for my daily run, or my regular run, I should say, these days. And that happened because I was commenting on something and it wasn't working, and I was trying to refresh. Oh yeah, I was trying to get onto the daily wake up call that I'm listening, motivational and marketing wake up call, that podcast that I listen every day, or again, I'll say these days, regularly. And it wasn't working for some reason. The first half hour is on the podcast platform, and then the second half hour goes into more depth and having an interaction, Q&A type of thing on the Facebook business page of that organization that is providing those value on a daily basis. And it wasn't working. I was like, what's going on? What the hell? And I was doing other things, and I thought, I think something's up. So I did double check everywhere, and in fact, everything was down. So I came back in immediately. I didn't go for the run at that point. I was about to, but then I came back in. The what I was doing at that moment was like, okay, I'm gonna go for a run, and then when I come back, I'll send my Saturday email to my audience. That was a Saturday, and I remember because each and every single Saturday I do send an email to my subscribers. I could not resist because I was like, I don't know how long that's gonna be for this thing to be done, not hoping that it's gonna be for long, yet I want to be in the moment. I didn't want to be, gone for my run for about 15 to half an hour, 15 to 30 minutes, come back and then it's over. I was like, even if it only lasts 15 minutes, this outage, I want to be in the moment and share with my audience what is happening, letting them know first that it's, completely down for now, and showing them the importance of email, because I was able to communicate with them through that channel. This is really important. I wasn't scared. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't disappointed. I wasn't angry. I was actually pretty excited to be truthful with you. I was pretty excited to really show my audience what I am talking about on a regular basis, which is email marketing and having some automation as well. That's a whole other topic. To free yourself from the stress, the potential stress of things not to work your way, not to work for you. I'm not saying that email is always going to be working. If internet is completely out, then of course that is not going to be an option either. Yet so far, for all those many years that I've been online, not necessarily as a business, but also as an individual, since, I don't know, maybe 1998 or 1999, maybe 2000, I don't know, right? Like, internet was, yeah, about that time. And internet has always been there, right? Social media, however, in the years that I've been on, which is roughly since 2007, 8, that now, up until now, it was fine. But this past year especially, but this past couple of years, there are some talks about the saturation and things not working super well. So email and internet and separate to social media has been reliable. Okay, so do you feel that it would be at least smart enough to have an extra additional way to save your interaction with your audience and make sure that if anything else is flaunching, is going away, is not working, is going down, that you can still communicate with your audience and sell your products, your services, you share your opportunities, share the value that you're giving them on a regular basis? Is it important for you at the core of your being and at the core of what you're doing to remain in contact with your audience as much as possible? Drop me your best emoji, like, the fire emoji or your best emoji, if that is so important to you at the core of yourself as well as the core of your business, to remain in communication with your audience, to provide value, to present your offers, to follow up, to show up for whatever reason, whatever you've got ready, right? I've got a challenge starting next Monday, by the way, next week, and I'm talking about it, right? Through emails, not only through my social media, but through emails as well. So what are you doing? And also talking about social media versus email marketing, although it's a great combination together, right? Don't get me wrong here. I love social media. It's great, although I kind of like make sure that I'm managing my consumption a bit more than I ever used to, because it can create anxiety and a lot of stress. Let me know if you relate to this. It is important to know what is too much for your well-being and what's not enough as well. Yeah. So I've reduced my social media consumption. I've elevated my meditation practice, right? So it creates more balance of well-being, wellness, and good energy within me, having more control and be more present. However, I love social media. It is a great way. I'm not bashing, I'm just saying you've got to be safe in what you're doing. And it's a great way to actually build your email list, to use social media. So any questions? I'm just going to check if there's anyone live. Nope. So even if you want to replay, share with me, is there anything that you want to ask about email marketing? Are you using it? Are you thinking of using it? Is it one of your goals in 2022? Now, what should you use for email marketing? Because, you might have heard that not only from me, but many other people, that it is important. But truly, what do you do? Do you use your Hotmail or Gmail, regular email, to do email marketing and connect with your audience? No, no, that's not what it is. Do you send emails one by one to each individual that you have in your email list? No, that's not what you do. In fact, as I said, it allows you to scale and free some time of yours to do other things that you want to do without having to be always on task, right? So it's kind of like, you can put things on automation. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. And also, without talking about automation, you can send one email to many people at once. Okay, you just type your email, put the list that you want to send it to, maybe all of your lists if you have more than one, and then press enter, send, and it goes to however many subscribers you have. Yeah. So this is why it's so important. What platform can you use? I personally use, and I don't think you need anything else up until to a certain point, but like Aweber is the one that I use, and it's a great platform. I absolutely love it. You can actually use the free plan up until 500 subscribers. The only downfall with the free plan is that you can only create one list. Typically speaking, when you get started, unless you have already like a business setting, a business strategy in place, with like blogging every week, for example, with maybe different topics that you're talking about, with different type of people that you are creating a community with. Maybe perhaps, like example, you talk about a business opportunity, and then you talk about products from a business that you're in. Two different topics, right? You don't want to confuse those that just want to know about products and don't want to talk business. You don't want to actually send them business stuff, right? So you would create two lists. That, with Aweber, to create two lists, you need to have a paid plan, which, to be honest with you, is the best investment that I've ever had in my business. So cheap, and then also making my life easier. And it's only like $19. Okay, $19 something. So $20. Okay, $20, which is like what, 15 pounds a month, to have as many lists as I want, that I want to create, to talk to people on many different topics, and to be able to automate things and send, one email to many, like broadcast emails, basically. It's amazing. If you can just take the free plan for now, take the free plan. But you need that. There are other platforms like MailChimp, there is Constant Contact, there is many other platforms, right? These days, they are all out there. They all want a piece of the pie. Personally, I use Aweber. They are absolutely amazing. The customer service is wonderful. Like 24/7, you can get someone, and they're so supportive, so helping, so helpful. Really going straight to the point and showing you what to do, giving you some links even if needed, to point you in the right direction. If you want, I can send you a link for Aweber that is going to give you access to the free plan. But otherwise, just Google it, right? Aweber.com, and you'll find it. Now, so this is what I use for email marketing. And what do I use my email strategy plan for? Is to send my weekly blog. I came back. Yeah, I'm back. I said I was gone for a season or two. I could not resist after a season, and I've already put in place a whole new seasons for me, or like 3 months. Um, I've recorded a whole new season of blogs, 12 weeks, and I use email marketing for this. I use email marketing for sending the freebies that people are asking from me, either from my blogs or the Facebook Lives when I do a freebie of some sort, for my challenges as well. Like I've got one starting next week, the goal setting challenge. Are you in the goal setting challenge? If yes, type I'm in. If you want to be in, just type goal challenge, and then I'll send you the details. I use email marketing for this. I use email marketing to send value and communicate with my audience, to also wish the festivities at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, all those things. If you're in my email list, you've received my emails, right? Let me know, do you receive my emails? And do you receive those things that I'm just mentioning right now? um, Talking about gifts that people can get through my email, in fact, what I want to share with you that I've got on the blog of this week, right? You can go and download it or ask for it. This week I put together this challenge, that not the challenge from next week, which is the goal setting challenge, but a simple list leverage 5-day all recorded challenge, which is already ready to be consumed, for you to dive into it, to set this email marketing system together, to be guided by this coach that is running this challenge. Again, all recorded, so you can post start, which is the beauty of that. And from this, you'll set your system together. You'll be learning how to write your first newsletter to your audience, that is making them open the emails and respond even to what you are writing to them, and also to get subscribers. Okay, all that and more within this challenge. You also get some templates, I believe, but you get so much within this challenge. I firmly recommend it. It's all free to get into it. And if you are like me, you have an email marketing system in place, great, congratulations. You understand the game, you understand that it's important, that it's valuable to have an email system in place, an email marketing system in place. Really great. Happy for you. Drop in the comments, even if you're on a replay, that if you have one, and what it provides you as a value to have this strategy and system in place for you, and the relationship that you have with your audience. Let me know, what is it that you like about it? What do you use it for? If you are one of those people, then just get that challenge anyway, because I personally revisit it, yeah, once in a while. I'm gonna do it actually, probably like the next few weeks. So we could do it together. If you wanted to, you let me know if you want to do that, and I can open a supportive group where I can, answer your personal questions on that challenge, because that's recorded. Yet I'm happy to give you extra support for the technical stuff, if that helps, or other things that you may not understand from the challenge and you need clarifications. So if you are someone that has that system in place, then take it, because it will probably give you some new ideas, some new templates, some new ways of communicating with that audience. And also, revisiting the basics are always good, always good. So drop list, the word list, LIST, in the comment if you want to get access to the challenge, to this challenge. And if you want the goal setting challenge starting next week, type the word challenge, so I will know how to differentiate both. And if you want both, then just type the word both, right? So that way you can have it all. You can have it all. I want it all type of person. So I can understand you. All right. So on that note, I hope you got value. Let me know what was your biggest takeaway from this. And um, I wish you a great happy New Year's Eve, because that's only tomorrow. We're gonna be pretty relaxed, I think, with the pop, and yeah, do something pretty chill. We'll see, perhaps going for a walk somewhere in the quietness or something. And the day after that, oh no, the 2 days after that, we're going to a farm with the pup as well, where he's gonna have two buddies to play with, which is great. So yeah, let me know what you're doing for New Year's Eve. And anyhow, I'm wishing you a happy New Year's Eve, great celebration, whoever you do it with. If you have a quiet one, happy New Year's Eve anyway. I hope you've got your goals set, that you're ready to smash 2022. I'm here to support you, to help you. Come on a journey, type the word challenge. I'll give you the details for the goal setting challenge, and let's get you rolling for an amazing year ahead. Lots of love to you, sending you love, peacefulness, kindness, and compassion. And I look forward to seeing you next year, unless I pop up somewhere on social media or in the email if you're on my list at some point between today and tomorrow. All right. Lots of love. You take care, and see you on the next Facebook Live. Bye bye bye.